belly dance business?
It's a long story. So first of all, I start to work in Khalili markets, and Khalili markets knows that it's the oldest tourist markets. For the tourists, they come here to see the architectures and they buy some Egyptian souvenirs. And then I start to become a good salesman with the time, with the dealing with the tourist. I start to know many language. And then in 2007, 2008, a friend of mine asked me to go with him to the festivals as salesman because he knows that I'm good salesman. So I said, okay, let's go, let's try. So in 2007 or 2008, I went to the festivals, and actually I love it. I mean, it was a new thing for me that I sell only belly dance costume. I used to sell all the products of Khalili and the Egyptian souvenirs. But when I start to sell only costumes, and I just start to deal with girls, most of it, because the belly dance costume usually for girls. So I start to sell the costume in the festival, and the friend of mine was so happy with me because I start to make for him good profit, good money, and he start to let me go with him often, many times in many festivals. And with the time, I start to be known. I start to have a contact for many girls, and they start to ask me, we need this, we need this, we need this costume, can you help us? So I told myself, why I didn't put myself in this business and concentrate in this business as belly dance costume designer. And actually many girls, after they became so friendly with me and we became so close friends, they asked me, Sheko, why you didn't start your business as belly dance costume salesman, or you open a shop for costume? Because we love to make business with you. We love your attitude, we love your personality. So why you didn't start that? So I took a second and I said, why not? Why not, really, why not? So from this moment, I start to concentrate only in belly dance. I start to know many tailors, many people who sewing the costumes, who cutting the designs. So I start to deal with them, and I start to buy like 1 or 2 costumes in the beginning, and I bought in my social media, Facebook and Instagram. I start to sell. I started to become more known in this business, and actually I'm here now after 15 years or more. I became very well known in the world, or in belly dance world community, and here we are.
I think it's important to point out that one of the things you did was to help them. Like, a lot of people ask you for advice, everything from what kind of costume would be best,
Of course, this is happening a lot.
how can you design the costume. You know, it's not just the tailors who make the costume, but often, as I have noticed through the years, the girls ask you, can you make this, can you make this, and you design it and you create it and you help the girls in every way.
Of course, and actually because it's my culture, I know a lot. I mean, many girls ask me, Sheko, I'm going to make a drum solo. Which costume will be perfect for drum solo? So I start to tell her, this is good for drum solo, this is good for Oriental, this is Samia Gamal style, this is Fifi Abdo style. So they started to become, you know, more close to me because I start to help them more. And many girls start to ask me, Sheko, can you translate to me this song? I would like to know what's meaning. I would like to dance on it, and I would love to know the meaning of the song. So I start to explain the words in English, how it means, and if the song is sad, you have to make sad reactions. If the song happy, you have to make happy reaction, you know. I mean, you have to live inside the song. You have to to know the character of the song. You have to know what is the song for happiness, for sadness, for goodness, for badness. So I start to help the girls for translating the songs, and with this time I start to become more known, and as you know, thank God, now I know many, and I deal with many dancers, very famous dancer around the world, and I start to sell for them. They started to advertising my costumes, which is very good things to me, you know.
One thing I noticed is that here in the Khalili, they kind of have a hierarchy. So maybe when someone starts, they start just putting things on shelves, and then they move up to salesmen. And also with you, you started in the festivals, but then you grew up to understand different types of costumes and to help the girls with that. But I noticed you also help the girls depending if they're very slim or if they're bigger. You help them with every style to fit their body and their need. And what I really like too is that you work with people from every country. And although now Magdi has his shop, Sheko Bazaar, in the Khalili market in Cairo, he also lives in Phoenix, Arizona, and we travel all over the United States. And of course, you know, all this is because of all the people he helped throughout the years. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, this is true. Actually, let me tell you about my starting. I started in Khalili as a small boy, just putting stuff after the sales on the shelves. I start to pick up the stuff after the salesman sell or make the deal with the client. I start to pick up and put back in the plastic bags, and I put again in the shelves, and I was cleaning the shop. I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself because I started from way down.
How old were you?
I was 13 years old, 14 years old, which is like now I have been working in Khalili for 25 years or 26 years.
So it didn't happen in one day to get
your
own
shop.
shop.
No, of course. I worked my ass off a lot. Yes, and of course everyone will come to my shop now, and I'm proud of myself, and I would like to thank everyone stand beside me and help me and give me many informations how to start, how to make the deals, how I react, which is the most important thing, the attitude with the client, how to react with the client, how to smile always in front of the client, how to give them the feeling that you really care about them. You didn't only care about taking their money or make the deal, no. How you take care of them, how you advise them, which is matching with them, which costume will be perfect on their body, which costume will be good for this song or that song. And here we are, thank God, alhamdulillah. I'm very famous now, and this is not ego actually. I worked so hard to be who I am now, and thank you for everyone.
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you.